Okay, skaters, how you doing? Skatin Place coming at you. I'm sitting here in the house. I'm David Miles, and as you know, I read the newspaper every now and then. I like to pick it up, just to see what's going on. I pick up this paper the other day, and I look in here, and I say, wait a minute, I know this guy. And a lot of you people that do the Friday Night Skate are probably saying the same thing. This is Tsutomu Shimomura. Really great guy. First guy I ever saw break out a portable computer and whip up the Quora internet web page in the parking lot of the Friday Night Skate. I'm very impressed. Tsutomu comes up here every Friday, every Sunday. He's a member of the Golden Gate Park Skate Patrol. He also helps everybody out on the Friday Night Skate. If you get hurt or something happens to you, he's got some first aid gear. He's a really good guy. And I'm sure if you look into the lives of some of our skaters, you find it very interesting. We're going to take you into the life of Tsutomu Shimomura just for a little while. Sit back. Check it out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Delayed but undaunted, Tsutomu Shimomura is finally doing what he wanted to do this winter.
Hi, you okay?
One of the world's leading experts on computer security, he is also a self-described ski bum. He had planned to spend the entire winter near Lake Tahoe volunteering for the cross-country ski patrol.
It's pretty loose.
But this year, careful probing of the snowpack for avalanche danger had to wait for a more pressing investigation of a stunning computer crime, where he became the victim and ultimately the vanquisher of a notorious computer criminal.
Did it make you angry when you found out your computer had been broken into?
It did not make me very happy, because it seemed that now this was something else that would need work, something in a time when I wanted to go do something else.
A Japanese citizen who has spent most of his life in the U.S., Shimomura is a researcher at the San Diego Supercomputer Center.
How much physics are you doing these days?
Not as much as I would like.
Yeah.
A physicist by training, his expertise in improving the security of computers attached to the Internet grew out of his personal interests. He uses the global network as a way of juggling work and a lifestyle which includes rollerblading, skydiving, and sailplaning, as well as skiing.
Rather than seeing the technology as limiting, I see it as granting me a lot of freedom. This is something that I want to use. It's something that's I find very useful, and it would be nice if I could use it for more things than I use it for today, with a reasonable degree of trust.
The cyber thief broke into Shimomura's well-protected computers at his home near San Diego on Christmas Day. Using a technique called spoofing, the intruder tricked Shimomura's machines into thinking a trusted computer was knocking on the door. Shimomura's machines let the electronic Trojan horse in, giving the intruder unfettered access to scores of valuable and sensitive computer files. Once inside, the intruder assumed Shimomura's electronic identity. That led the intruder here to this room full of supercomputers. For more than a day, the intruder harvested a hacker's treasure trove of email and files detailing security holes on the Internet. Adding insult to injury, the cyber burglar apparently left this taunting rant on Shimomura's voicemail, which he posted in a public place on the Internet.
Don't you know who I am? Me and my friend will kill you.
So you took it very personally, and rightly so.
Yeah. I don't think it's right. And said, I don't think it's proper behavior. I don't think it's acceptable behavior. I don't think we need to put up with it.
So Shimomura went to work, employing his formidable computer skills to track down the culprit. Unbeknownst to the intruder, Shimomura's machine preserved an automatic log of which files were opened or changed and when.
And by using that information, we're able to sort of see the footprints left by an intruder.
Those computer footprints led Shimomura from the Supercomputer Center to the San Francisco area and a pair of commercial Internet access providers. With their cooperation and help from the Justice Department, Shimomura tracked the intruder across the country to a cellular phone in Raleigh, North Carolina. 3 weeks ago, in an apartment there, Shimomura and the FBI found Kevin Mitnick using that phone to connect his computer to the Internet. A convicted computer criminal who violated his probation and eluded authorities for more than 2 years, Mitnick has hacked his way into computers operated by phone and computer companies, nuclear laboratories, and even the Pentagon. When he met Tsutomu Shimomura in federal court, he said he respected his skills.
What was your response to that?
I nodded and acknowledged that he said that, but didn't have much more to say.
It's safe to say you don't respect what he has done.
I don't have a lot of respect for his behavior.
While Mitnick remains in jail on a fugitive warrant, Tsutomu Shimomura faces another distraction. The story has filled his mailbox with offers from Hollywood and inquiries from reporters.
Why do you suppose there is this interest in this story?
I'm not sure. I suppose it is a pretty good yarn.
The yarn may not be finished. Tsutomu Shimomura is determined to follow the electronic trail, to assess the damage and look for possible accomplices, without straying too far from the ski trail. Miles O'Brien, CNN, Truckee, California.